I'm Venka Purushothaman. I've been working in the cultural sector for close to 30 years in the arts in Asia. I'm currently Deputy President and Provost at LASALLE College of the Arts, University of the Arts, Singapore. And I am primarily an art writer, cultural worker, and a university administrator. I'm also a founder of the Asia Pacific Network for Culture, Education, and Research, which deals with conversations in contemporary art in Asia. So my research interest really remains to the core, the transformational potential of the arts to society. And I published a number of artist monographs, written essays on cultural policy and education, and festival cultures. I have a keen interest in the mobility of culture, people, and ideas, hence my interest in international cultural relations. International cultural relations is really important for me because it differs fundamentally from cultural policy and cultural diplomacy in its emphasis on situated cultural and knowledge production and practices. ICRRA, I believe, enables us in many ways to understand the world around us through people and their practices and not through policy. As such, I think as the world gets more informed with different ideas and approaches, I think it's very important for ICRRA to use ICRRA to really build on people and their cultural heritage through different types of relationships that we can form through exchanges. Many small challenges. I think the big challenge right now, I think the world is really facing is one of trust. I think there's a serious trust deficit. And the only way of communicating today seems to be either through economic language systems or military language systems. So it's very, very important for us to actually start to take a step back and look at we as humanity, how do we start to relate back to what the world means to us? So I think ICRRA has a proxy, I think is very, very important right now, more than ever before, because it can really play an important role in allowing those who cannot speak to be able to speak, to appreciate people and their communities and their context, so that their cultures and their approaches remain viable and sustainable and available for all of us to hear. So we need to start to rebuild trust in many ways, and I believe ICRRA can really play a big part in this. I was really delighted to really be invited to be part of the ICRRA network, and I do consider it a privilege to be part of the network. Because it gives me really a wonderful opportunity to learn from colleagues from different parts of the world, different institutions, different types of approaches. And really, I think many of us, our context inform the way we understand the world. And in coming together as a network, we really learn to appreciate each other's perspectives, cultural practices, and all of that. So for me, that's a very, very important dimension of being part of the ICRRA network. But I think one thing in the past few months and in the recent times I've been with the ICRRA network, I think one thing does come out very strongly is that the fact that I think we all really deeply care for the world. And I think that's something that comes up very strongly and very powerfully. So I'm really, really delighted to be part of the ICRRA network. I am Venka Purushothaman. I'm ICRRA.